Here, maybe we'll just wrap it around once, maybe.
There, now you can't see it. Yeah.
Now we're good.
That's better.
There we go.
There we go.
Hopefully you can hear us all right still.
We'll speak loud.
We're makeshifting tonight like crazy because I broke my computer. Now we're using my cell phone, we're getting pretty good reception though. So I'm going to bring them up to speed really quick how we got to this point on that. And they can always go back and rewatch these lives.
Yes, they can.
Right in the library, the TimeWarp Custom Paint library.
I do often.
You still do?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, what did we do in this one particular episode that I forgot what we did? And then I go back and I look.
Figured it out.
Yep.
I have to do that too. I'm like, what? How did I do that years ago? I feel like you kind of have to because you kind of lose capacity. Like it's been a long time since I've done lightning bolts. So sometimes I have to go back into like oh yeah, there's a certain process to it.
Well, what kind of lightning bolts? Like a surfboard lightning bolt, or you like actual lightning bolt?
Like an actual like realistic looking lightning bolt.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it is cool. We should do something with that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of bring them up to the process of what we got here so far. Believe it or not, you know this. We've painted this whole tank with just aerosol spray cans.
Only. That's it.
And an airbrush.
Yep. And clear coat was aerosol.
Candy
aerosol.
We started out with primer. We got that all sanded smooth. We laid down a coarse silver. We laid down a transparent candy red on top of that. And then just like you said, the double shot there, which is 2 parts in the can. It's going to chemically harden.
Now, is all that back in stock?
Everything. Yep.
Cool.
All back in stock. Ready to go.
And we have the candy red, candy blue, and candy gold.
Yep. And we'll have tangerines to be coming out next week.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
That one ready to go too. The B Diamond tangerine.
Yes, it is. I love that. I've been waiting a long time for that one.
So it was clear coated at that time, and we pretty much had, and you can't really see it much here, but it was just the nice candy sparkle, really depthy red.
And it was really actually super nice looking.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, you could keep it like that.
You could.
Absolutely. And people would say that's probably the most beautiful paint job I've ever seen. But we take it a step farther here, as always. And once it was clear coated, we could have left it like that, like we talked about, but we decided to sand it smooth, not sand it off, sand it smooth. And then we laid out some fine line tape around these areas, and we just used simple stencils. We used the filigree stencil here, the wood grain stencil there, and then we used a piece of tape there.
A piece of tape
for the sun rays. We did a little bit more than that as far as the texture, building up the texture and stuff like that. But
you want to know what I love about sun rays? They look super difficult to do, but they're not. And they're one of the coolest patterns I think you can do on a project. They're pretty rad. They tie in a lot of things together.
Yeah, definitely tied it in on this project because with the kind of the Japanese style.
Yeah.
One thing that we did last week too is I did fill up this area right here with white base coat. And then we kind of did a little bit of a cloud pattern in the back with a piece of torn paper.
Yep.
Like I said, if they can go back, you guys can go back and rewatch that to see exactly how we got to this point. So nobody should be at lost at this point. And don't go back now though. Watch us now.
Yeah, watch us now. But after tonight, go back. I might even be shirtless in that one. I can't remember.
You were. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I was.
That's a bonus for everybody.
So, and what I did kind of behind the scenes before I cleared it, I did take a little bit of the candy red, and I just kind of blended it in to where I didn't want the white to really be coming out and be so prominent. Considering that this is printed on a clear transfer paper, everything we see around here is going to be clear. It's not going to be white. So when I lay this down, I want it to be kind of already transitioning into red. We will, however, lose a little bit of contrast in some of these flowers. But I felt like it was better to do it now than bring in the candy red afterwards.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Because we could have done that too and brought in that candy red afterwards. But then we really would have saturated some of these details. And I kind of want that hard line. And, so I feel like that's still going to be bright enough. We will have to come back, do a little bit more clouds and stuff on the next layer. But hopefully we're hoping for the best here.
Let me ask you something. This is a personal opinion. I was just thinking about this. So you have, like, I know you could do this with an airbrush. You could do that. I couldn't do that with an airbrush. I guarantee you could. We have other friends that could really do that with an airbrush.
Yeah, we have friends that can do that with an airbrush.
Yeah. Do you think this is cheating?
That's a good question.
Or do you think this is just another form of just making it rad?
I don't know. Maybe we'll take that question out to the people and see what they think,
Yeah.
and then I'll answer from that. So what do you guys think? You think it's cheating what we're doing here, or is it just using the technique to our advantage? You know?
Yeah.
When are you gonna get the green candy out? You have
Great
the
question. The green
And an aerosol?
in an aerosol that is going to be coming the week after next. I think we're going to get tangerine next week, and then we're going to get that green the following week.
Dang. Pretty soon we're gonna have the whole stinking rainbow.
I'm hoping so. We have pink on the way. We have some cool colors.
Now, is the pink coming in aerosol and in a can or in a container?
It'll come, yeah, all around.
I don't know what that's called. What's it called when it's in the container?
I guess in the quarter
In a-
pint,
Okay.
traditional
Yeah.
paint can, I guess, best way to say it. Okay, so you see what I did there? Okay, well, so we've sanded it to this point, so I guess I'll finish that up. We sanded it with the sanding sponge, so approximately 600 grit, and what we plan on doing here is applying this Waterslide decal to the surface. But first we have to kind of trim it out, make sure it's the right size. You can, and in some of my other tutorials, I did show where I did cut it on the surface.
Okay.
So really, I mean, we could just come after and cut it. The thing is, you have to have a super sharp blade. Obviously, you have to know how far you're cutting down. And then if something happens and you like dig in the wrong way, you could lift up that Waterslide decal. And once it's lifted, once it starts to lift up, after it's been so long, good luck. You know what I mean? It's like an old piece of duct tape.
Oh yeah.
Like you're just trying to keep it stuck down, and you're like, oh, it'll stick for a minute. But if you're ever at the point where your Waterslide decal is starting to lift and you just can't keep it down, and it keeps getting worse, it's better just to go ahead and try and just redo it, rather than just say, well, maybe I can poke it down while the clear's still wet. Let me tell you, that don't work. it just wants to float more. In fact, you're just poking it to allow that clear coat.
More stuff to go underneath.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. It will create a water bed. But if that does happen, and while there's techniques where you can, you would have to obviously stop there, let it dry for a minute, and then hit it again. You'd have to put a lot more clear on there, but you can still fix little problems like that.
Yeah.
That's not the end of the world. If it starts bubbling up everywhere, well, good luck with that. Sometimes you gotta pull it out, redo it. Okay, we got the lines laid out. The reason why we did this, we want to know how big the Waterslide stencil needs to be. We have it printed out to size, approximate size. The first time we had it, we printed it out in just a paper.
Yep.
Now this is on Waterslide. So we'll transfer the size onto this, and then get ready to stick this guy down. So we'll do here. We have a piece of masking. Maybe it's okay. I can use this.
So people say, work smarter, not harder. No, it's not cheating, it's money. Do you know how many people are doing Waterslide decal over flake? I use translucent decal and it still blocks the flake.
It still blocks the flake.
Someone said, no, it's not cheating. I've been an artist all my life and I've lost count of the techniques that non-artists think are cheating. Every artist has strengths and some things they aren't so good at. Decals help those artists whose strengths are elsewhere. As long as you're honest about it, then it's just another technique.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's trying to play it off a transfer as a real. You could tell if you look at it. So what I'm doing now is just taking a pencil and I'm just scribing in the tape line. That way we're able to kind of build a little template of the approximate size.
I think it actually just adds a different effect. You know, the water slides do.
Well, my opinion on it is like I'm kind of agreeing with everybody else there. You know, it all kind of depends, you know, as long as you're honest about it. Some like what we're doing here on a chopper tank, it's great. I think it's great. I think they used to do this kind of stuff back in the days. I know they used to take like, you know, they would take newspaper clippings and all kinds of stuff, put in paint. But so yeah, I think it's cool. All right, so basically what I did there is you can see my tape lines. So I'm gonna get it trimmed.
No, we
Trim it
can't.
now, and then I'll double check it.
We couldn't see what you were showing us.
Oh no.
Inside the middle of the
Now we can't.
scribing, you can see the little line of the tape.
Yep. And we're just gonna cut on the inside of that. At least get it close.
Someone said, everyone says Bob Ross was cheating, but I bet more people remember his stuff than some of the more famous painters.
I believe it. I don't think Bob Ross was. Well, they kind of did with his sponge techniques and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't his little squirrel in his pocket like telling him trade secrets too?
Probably. I don't know. I personally think that Bob Ross was only painting places that he murdered people and buried the body.
You think so?
Yep. I think he was a serial killer,
Oh
but wanted people to know where the bodies were buried.
my gosh. That's morbid.
Tell me I'm not wrong, though.
I don't know. He don't look like he is a killer to me. What?
That's
Who knows?
exactly. The serial killers always look normal. There's
Uh-huh.
very few serial killers that actually look like a serial killer.
No.
Like
there's-
Richard Ramirez, he looked like a serial killer.
A lot of them look like they are. There's a few that don't.
Yep. They look like they would never be or hurt a fly.
True. Someone said, yes, he had a pet squirrel.
Yep. Pet squirrel.
Someone said they heard that too, Byron.
Oh,
Might actually take this at a little bit more of an angle here.
make sure we get the boats. I like
Yeah,
the boats.
I like the boats too, but
Is it not working with the boats?
it will work with the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, barely. Right there.
Somebody said he never included people in his paintings, and most of the paintings don't have structures in them.
You don't need a structure to bury somebody. Not that I know.
You do need dirt though, and that's where the squirrel comes in. Little buddy was digging holes.
Somebody said, how about Garth Brooks being a serial killer? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he definitely. You see his like altered ego thing? Oh man, he 100%.
No.
That when he came out with his CD
No.
with his slick.
It was just a black or white CD, right? That one?
No, he had a whole different name.
Really?
He named him. He had a different name. Nobody really knew it was him for a while. He had a.
See, that just adds to my theory.
Hmm.
Oh, you weren't telling everyone what you were doing.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, you did?
I think they were understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just laying that out.
I was just
And,
double checking because I was still thinking about Bob Ross being a serial killer. Painting his happy little trees with his happy little accidents. See, he always said happy little accidents because he considered it an accident.
So yeah, it was a happy accident. It's all right. Happy.
Someone said it's freezing cold in Australia. That's where they are.
In Australia?
Yeah.
I thought Australia was always like 180 degrees.
No, but I think this is their winter.
Oh.
They're opposite of us. This is their winter when it's our summer, if I remember when we went there a few years ago.
That is true.
Did we ever have that person, whoever was in Australia, go and flush the toilet to tell us if it was the right way or the wrong way?
Yeah, well,
We did figure that out.
Did we?
he's on here. It was Radar, and he's on here.
So and now I'm just gonna. I need to be real careful with that. I'm just
Somebody
gonna frame
said-
out it around the actual image itself.
Someone said the other Garth Brooks was Chris Gaines.
That's it, Chris Gaines.
I have heard that Garth Brooks was
Yeah.
a serial killer too, or that killed people at each one of his
Yeah,
concerts or something.
yeah. People would.
Someone said as butthurt as he got for his conspiracy, I could believe Garth Brooks is one.
Oh,
Sacrificing.
do I need to go get water?
Not quite.
Okay.
I think because we're gonna need it kind of piping hot. So
Someone
Okay.
says we flush the right way. Radar in Australia says we flush the right way.
the right way.
No, we flush the right way. You guys flush to the left.
Right now they said it's winter equinox in Australia.
The hell does that mean?
It's cold. 3 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
All right.
We took off our fine line and we're going to kind of match this up to see where this is going to lay out, which is going to lay out like, yeah, that looks good. Don't need to be perfect, but okay.
This is exciting.
All right. So we need to dip this in water.
Yep.
But if we dip this in water, we're going to lose everything.
Oh.
And we'll show it on, if we don't ruin the other one,
Yeah.
if we don't need the other one, we'll go ahead and ruin it just to show them like literally you put this into water and it'll be like a matter of a half a second and all that ink will just like
Then
float into chunks.
how the hell do we keep that together then?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem. So we got to put something over top of it to kind of seal it up. And it can't be water-based because we're applying this with water.
Yep.
It needs to be some kind of a solvent base. Some people have used like a 1K clear coat. I would not recommend doing a 1K clear coat, like a regular aerosol clear coat. It would seal it up, but you could have some issues with the 2K on top of the 1K. The best case scenario is to take Intercoat Clear or Clear Base Coat, just the one we use all around for everything. One we put in our candies, pearls, flake, all that stuff. We're able to use that same base coat that's clear because it's a solvent base, and it'll seal that up. So when we allow it to float in the water, because the reason why we put it in the water is that backing is going to come off, and it's going to be a very, very fragile piece of tattoo paper. It's like the old tattoo for a kid, exactly like that. Very, very fragile. So when we put it on, we're just going to want to be really careful, not squeegee it too much, keep the adhesive there, heat it up, and then hopefully all is good.
We have to squeegee it.
We're going to squeegee it with a microfiber is how I'm going to do it. That's how I've done it. The thing is, I've done this maybe 10 times, and that's not very many times. I've probably done it maybe 13, 14 times, considering the redos, because I've had a few that have kind of messed up on me.
Yeah.
But I feel like every one's getting easier.
Well, I can tell you this: you've done it 10 more times than me.
Yeah. So
10 times the amount of times I've done it.
Hopefully your first time is the good time. We're gonna look at to start off good on this.
No one wants a bad first time, that's for sure.
All right, let's grab some. Oh, okay. Is this giving me enough? That'll work. We don't need that anymore. We might just want to move these. Here, I'll go ahead and get this mixed up first. Okay, so like I said, we're using clear base coat here. Over there. So base coats are meant to be mixed approximately 1-to-1.
1-to-1
with urethane reducer. The great thing about urethane reducer, it's one of those solvents that you can kind of use all around, whether you're using it in your base coat, you can use it in all kinds of stuff. That was probably way more than I needed. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's okay. Better to have enough than not enough. And we'll take some, like we talked about, the urethane reducer.
Are you using medium or the fast acting?
I'm going to use the medium.
Okay.
And then usually you would stir it up. If you have these lids and liners, I'd rather just save a stir stick.
Yep.
And kind of mix it up.
Somebody said, if I have a simple black and white design for a motorcycle tank, should I spray it all white and put the black on top, or tape off the black and white parts and spray them separately over the primer?
No, that's a great question. The way I would do it is it takes a lot of white paint to cover over black.
Yes.
It probably takes, I would say, 3 to 4 times the amount of paint to get the opacity of white that you want over black.
Yep.
Black goes over everything fast. So the best thing to do is to paint it white first. And then if you really want it to make it to go the extra distance on this, you can clear coat it white.
Mm-hmm.
And then sand that smooth, and then you could do all your graphics and then put the black on top of that, which is going to cover in just a couple of coats. Really easy. Like, you're not going to have that thickness, that build that you would have to do with the other way around. And the reason why it's nice to clear coat it in between is because if you had any kind of overspray or anything like that, you could always just sand or wipe that off with some lacquer thinner. But yeah, that's a great question. It's usually always light first and then dark over top, because man, if you start darkening with the lights, it's just so hard. Like some of the colors, you literally will never get it to the color you want.
Yeah.
You have to, especially if you're working with bright colors, you have to be on a light base coat. Or primer, light primer. Okay, I'm just gonna hook that into a regular gun. It could be a mini gun, could be anything really. Probably turn the pattern down a little bit.
So you're gonna do just some light coats, or what are you doing?
Just a couple of light coats. Okay, so I'm doing about a medium fan pattern. I don't want this thing to blow away. Let's see. Turn that booth on.
Booth on.
Whoa! Where's she going? Maybe we should put a piece of tape on the back. Yeah,
That's a good idea.
I don't know if that. Hopefully that's sticking enough. Okay, we'll let that dry for a second. Kind of just blowing that off so it'll dry. One more coat.
Booth off.
Ah. Okay, we'll give that a second to dry. Now we'll take some water.
All right. I'm gonna grab some water. It has to be hot.
It needs to be pretty hot. Sometimes the more clear coat that you put on these, the clear base coat, the better off you are, because like I talked about earlier, the Waterslide decal itself, without the backing on it, the white backing, it's really fragile. So if you add like a couple more layers of the clear base coat on top of it, I've noticed that it gives it a little more of a thickness to it. and it kind of allows it to stay together better and be not as delicate, I guess. Looks like we just about got it.
Is that supposed to be drying?
It's just about dry.
Is it supposed to be dry though?
It should be dry pretty fast, especially it's pretty hot here. It's a little bit of airflow would help this dry a little faster, but I did kind of put a lot in it.
I guess you might be missing my question. Are they supposed to let that dry?
This?
The clear
Yes.
base on there.
Yes, we're letting it dry.
Could you use the 2K aerosol on the water slide?
You could, but there wouldn't be really any reason to do that. You probably still wouldn't want to do that because then it's going to be catalyzed and we got to put more clear coat on top of this. So no, you wouldn't want to do that at all. And then it takes way too long for it to dry. Clear base coat dries fast. That's what's nice about it. And it's solvent based, so it will hold up to this, to the water. Yeah, I think we're good. Just give it a better second, make sure. So just so you know, once we put it in there, it's going to kind of, what's going to do is going to want to shrivel up.
Okay.
It's going to completely roll up on itself.
But it's warm water. It's not cold.
Your little cell phone and made your little that's a nice one. Okay, we're good.
Someone said he's letting it dry, but of course he can't leave it alone. He's got to mess with it.
I got mess with it. Okay, no, we're good. Good and dry. So are we ready?
I think you are.
The tank's clean.
Yep. Do we want to level the tank out, or is it okay being on a little small angle like that?
No, it's fine. Be like this. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna...
So that's warm water?
Yep.
That's really as hot as the faucet would go.
That's pretty warm. One thing I may be missing is we may need. It would be nice if we had a little bit of water on here too. We can just do that by either a spray bottle or we can just take.
Somebody said tape marks on tank to guide.
This one?
Huh?
So we'll take that and we'll just go ahead and get it wet in here. Okay, so once I get ready to transfer that, you just want to wet this surface. I feel like it would be better to just kind of do that. So I feel like it's better to.
Oh, look how pretty that looks.
Yeah, I don't know, look nice.
Someone said soap.
So,
you don't need to. I think some people have used a drop of soap. Helps like ease the.
That helps to
surface
kind
tension a
of
little bit.
glide it, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get it dead on. I'll be able to. That's what I'm going right there. Okay, we ready? Let's do it.
oh, I see what you're saying about it folding.
And then it's just gonna kind of fold up on itself until it finally kind of releases from the backing.
How long does that normally take?
Usually like 30 seconds or so, we'll start to see it start to release.
Someone says, yeah, soap for sure to help guide it.
Yeah, I always worry about residue though. Soap would create a harmful residue. Okay, now it's starting to flatten out, and then you'll see it start to release. See it releasing right there. It's hard to see because it's clear.
Oh, yeah.
So really we'll let it kind of sit in there for a minute longer.
How delicate is the paper once it's been released from the backing?
It's very delicate.
Okay.
Yep, very delicate.
Somebody said, if I recall, the glue on the transfer is slippery for a while.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So that's why probably soap, you don't need soap. Somebody says they have this stuff for doing vinyl graphics that's called that's like soap, but it doesn't leave residue. It's a sign maker's product.
Oh, really? Interesting. I really want to grab it from this bottom side. Let's see if we can get that to release. Here it goes.
Your tank's dry now by the time you get it over there.
Yeah, he's going to wipe it right before.
I saw it.
Oh,
Okay, there it's starting to go now.
yeah, it's starting to release.
Do you want to pull it or let that go itself?
I would go ahead and pull it once it's. You don't want it to wrap. Okay, you ready?
That looks so stinking rad.
I want to get it into place.
Okay, so there is some maneuverability to it. That's good.
Yep, and we're tucked in right here a little bit. Is that what the problem
I
is?
think so. I think it's tucked under.
Yeah, see, that's not what you want to do. You want to make sure that
Oh, I guess we can't see that. It rolled under
There we
itself.
go. Yeah, folded under itself, but we saved it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and move this out of the way so I don't drown in it. And we're just gonna kind of get this so the creases are out of it. The nice thing about it being delicate and fragile and thin is that it'll make a contour a little bit better.
Okay.
Sometimes you do have to put little relief cuts. Like sometimes you just can't get, because it's shorter at one point when it rounds, So sometimes you do need relief cuts. We'll just kind of see once we start getting this water out. So this is where I like to be really careful, not squeegee it too much, because I've done it to where I just kept messing with it and squeegeeing it like out, and like all the glue would start. I would think I was doing good, like, oh yeah, look at all that water I'm getting out, but it's really water and glue.
Okay.
And we need the glue. If we don't have the glue on there, we just have a piece of film on there that's not going to stick. So it's always better to allow that.
Oh man, that is just straightening out, isn't it?
It is starting out. Starting to.
Someone said slide it off or it folds like that. They don't roll if you use the paper to slide it off onto the project.
Yes. Is that what you see he's saying?
Yeah.
Some people do that. They'll use the paper and then slide it on. You can print it. Yeah. I was thinking something else, but yeah.
That's why the edges will roll if you pull it off of the backing of the paper. Slide it.
So then we might need to do a relief cut right there. We'll see. You can see how that one's. Since we used warm water, that glue is activated a little bit more. I feel like that's just I'm not an expert at this, but I always like warm water would be better because it's warmer on the adhesive and we really need to get that warmed up. We'll also there was some times where I didn't use a heat gun or hair dryer. And I was like, why don't I do that? Like, that's just going to activate that adhesive. That needs to be done every time. One thing I did notice is I kind of went over a little bit right there. When I fill this in, I'll probably end up fixing that up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put a couple of relief cuts in here.
Are those
pretty rad?
Are those creases at the top?
Yeah, we have a couple little creases that we're going to do. Well, not creases. It's just how it's sitting. And we'll do some relief cuts on that to flatten them out. Getting a fresh razor blade.
Fresh blade. And then we can just
And you need to give it time to dry before the top coat because you don't want to trap the water.
yeah, well, if you hit it with an hair dryer or a heat gun, you're gonna get it all out. Or you're at least gonna dry it all up. Right there. If you end up having a little crease, it's really not the end of the world. It kind of really doesn't show. Really what you want is you want your edges to be stuck all the way down, because that's what happens. The clear will kind of get up underneath there and want to make that float. We'll clear this tonight. That way you guys can see that, because there's a certain way you need to clear it as well.
Huh.
This stuff's so thin it can kind of just really overlap, because really you would want to cut a chunk out like a triangle, but just the fact that it can overlap, and it's really not going to hurt the design all that much.
Someone said, yeah, you're going to get wrinkles putting a flat decal on a curved surface.
Yeah.
And so any inkjet printer and the transfer paper can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the cheap Walmart ones are fine. You just want to put the printer in like photo quality mode.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably eat up all of your ink because it's a cheap printer. that's how they're making their money back. But and if they're like little tiny stuff, it's not, like I said, it's really not going to show up. Just got to make sure you get it stuck down good enough. Okay, so let's get a little bit of heat on this so we can start activating that adhesive, and then we can start pushing the corners down and keep them down.
It's going to look amazing, Adam.
That looks pretty rad so far.
Yeah. Isn't that great? Oh, it's going to look
Yeah.
great when it's all cleared, right?
Yep.
All right. Hair dryer. So you got to get the Conair 1875. It's the only one that works.
That's mine, by the way.
Got it from my locker room.
Don't act like that hasn't happened before.
There's a guy at the old gym we used to go to. I go to the same gym now, but he was a karate instructor, but he would aerate his genitalia.
Aerate?
Well, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Not necessarily aerate. But I'm trying to keep it.
Like you do that in the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
With the one on the wall. So he had to put his leg on the counter.
We couldn't have just used a towel.
You should have saw Cheddar and Adam's face when they came out of that locker room, where me and Tina are like, what, you guys? They're like, oh my gosh.
Perfect. All right.
Don't get it too warm. Someone said, well, we know it's not Byron's hair dryer.
They know it's not your blow dryer.
That is true. Although I think I'm going to grow my hair back out. Look how long it is. That's pretty long.
That is long.
Pretty long.
Yeah, let me see the back.
What?
Let me see the back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did notice
That's
something
pretty long.
here that I don't like. See how, look at that. That rolled right underneath there. We didn't catch it.
Yep.
See that?
Oh, yeah.
So what we're looking at here is this, like what happened to us up top here, it kind of rolled underneath. So I might have to actually trim that out.
Show us. Let's see.
Yeah, let me cut this one more time. That's being a little bugger, but it's actually adhered all the way around pretty dang good. You're always going to have little stuff like that. Little stuff like this will kind of go away
once the clear's on it.
Yeah. But what we're talking about here is at the bottom, a little bit actually snuck up underneath and it wrapped up underneath. Without us knowing. Little bugger.
So he's going to trim up the whole bottom.
I'm just going to trim up just that little spot right there. And hopefully that's not going to cause any other issues.
So people don't need to be too worried when it has the creases in it, as long as, because it'll, like, for look wise, because it'll
Look wise, it'll kind of hide. Yeah. This
But
one's a little big. These ones are all fine. This is the only one that's a little bigger than I would like. I'll address that in a second here. But that's usually what happens. There's always one spot I kind of can keep an eye on.
But the biggest thing with that is they just need to make sure that it's not lifted up, that it's adhered to the tank.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, that actually stuck really good when I pulled that. Not right here where it was tucked under, but right there, it actually tore. That's a good sign that that adhesive worked pretty dang good. The brand is Haynes, I think.
Grab that little piece, that little chunk right there.
Oh. Yeah, the only one.
Someone said, hit it with black and the airbrush to blend the bottom and you're golden. Which is probably true. It's better there because it is so deep, dark colored.
Yeah, that actually stuck really well. That spot right there is not coming up. Okay, I'll just leave it. All right, as long as that. Now, I want them to look real quick. So there is a couple of creases.
Can't see.
There is a couple of creases, like right here. This is the biggest ones are. That's actually
Can't see.
That's actually all the way flat. See that?
No, you need to go down with the tank.
This way more. There you go.
The crease there. So what we want to prevent happening is when we clear this, we want to make sure that we're not kind of spraying the clear up in there.
Up in.
Yeah. So we kind of want to spray like, and I'll go. It's going to be hard to talk about this when we're spraying it because the booth is going to be on. So I'm going to kind of explain it now. You really want to take the clear coat and you want to put dust coats on there, but you want to do it from the center out. That makes sense?
Yep.
Because if you're going to come in at this angle,
Just don't grab that edge.
it's going to grab that edge and it might want to make it float. And it will if you make it wet enough. It's going to make that crease float and it's going to become a bigger crease. And that adhesive is going to could react because it's the solvent. We really need to keep everything underneath. We don't want any kind of clear coat seeping up or getting underneath that Waterslide decal at all. But it's I'm actually really impressed with how hard it actually stuck.
Yeah.
Just a couple of areas and really not even that bad. That'll all kind of go away. Okay. We're going to hang this thing up. We got your guitar back here.
Yeah, we've got my guitar back there, so we
So-
can do the final clear on it too.
Yeah. 2 birds, 1 stone, or 1 stone, 2 birds.
47.
47.
Is it possible to use a scalpel to cut the wrinkle and overlap it?
Yeah, that's kind of what we did. Yeah, we used a razor blade. Yep, and you overlap it, and that's what we did. Overlap. It's a better than trying to cut a wedge out of it, because cutting a wedge out of it, you're gonna leave a gap. Yeah. So it's better. It's so thin that it can just overlap, and then this one overlapped, but it's just kind of still stuck down though. So no worries. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I wanted to show real quick.
Oh yes,
This'll
this
be
one
interesting.
actually worked.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. Hey, we're at it. If it doesn't work, sorry, we don't have another one. So yeah, if you don't have any topping on there, can you see this okay?
Topping?
Yeah, the topping.
Oh, this ice cream, or
Oh wow.
if they don't have any clear base?
Yes.
We're talking about.
Topping. Yep.
Yep. Any
Okay.
toppings. Oh. We just lost all the purple.
Yep. You see how that just
Just came right off.
comes right off.
That happens. That happened because you didn't put clear base on it.
Yep, we didn't
Exactly.
put any toppings on that one.
No toppings. Keep the hair dryer away from the water.
You're no fun.
Depends on who's in the bathtub.
Hey. Okay. Move the chairs.
Laser print the decal.
No laser print. Only inkjet. There may be some paper that works on LaserJet, but not this stuff. And here, I'll show that once again. It's the clear Waterslide decal paper, Hayes. I don't know where I'm getting the in from.
Somebody said, I'll take sprinkles on mine, please.
They said what?
I'll take sprinkles on mine, please.
Yes.
Because he said toppings.
Rainbow or chocolate sprinkles.
Good heck.
I just found out that nuts like expire and they taste horrible.
What? Really?
Yeah, I put a bunch of like expired nuts that were expired for like a night in like
2 years.
If you even say in the
24.
1900s, that's a long time.
in the 1900s.
No.
It was Jurassic.
2 years, and he made ice cream. We have protein ice cream, and then we got this hot fudge. You put it on there, and I told him, "Don't put nuts on mine, please." Well, he's like, "Well, I already did mix it in the ice cream," and okay, well, I don't put it on top of mine. Take one bite. I'm like, "Oh my god,
It was
that's
rancid.
disgusting." I'm like, "Those nuts are rancid." He's like, "No,
I
it's
would have
not."
ate the whole thing if she
He's
didn't tell me.
eating more. He does like 20 bites. I'm like, "Babe, those are bad. Those are bad. Did you know nuts can go bad?" He's all, "No, that tastes fine." I'm like, "Oh my god."
I went in full ice cream frenzy mode. So I could. Uh-oh. I caught something big back here. Okay.
Someone said expired peanuts are terrible, and they really are. They're nasty. And then I
I
said,
smelt it. I almost barfed.
yeah. And I said, what you're smelling exactly what they taste like. How did you not taste that in the ice cream?
Because the ice cream was masking it.
There's
Yeah,
no
and the
way it
fudge-
can mask
the
that.
fudge was masking it.
No way. If you've had a rancid peanut, nothing masks that. It's disgusting.
You're right. Now I know.
He's all spitting out in the sink. He's like, oh my God. I'm like, if you would have stopped after the first bite when I told you it's bad.
Yeah, it's like 10 more bites.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
So did you guys get new bowls of ice cream?
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
we did.
That last our protein ice cream. We had to eat the regular stuff.
So are we spraying out of a can or are we spraying out of a gun?
We're gonna do a soon aerosol can. We've done this whole thing with aerosol cans so far.
Do you know if they make bigger paper for larger projects?
As far as what?
Bigger than that?
Bigger. You know what? I don't know. With these image transfers, I just want to let people know that you need to make sure you're putting enough clear coat on them because they are prone to fade if you leave them out in the sun for a long period of time. So be careful with that.
Somebody said that they make inkjet and laser versions of that paper.
Like, yeah, I think they're right. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've heard that.
All right, we are, as always, our Line double shot 2K clear coat. Get this. Oh, I cut my thumb open. Well, the doctor did. I have stitches. I have stitches. Okay, let's do
I
it.
forgot your balloon. Get well soon balloon.
I know. I didn't. You know what? I didn't get a get well balloon from you guys. I didn't get a get well candy. Nothing.
I tried to help you and told you I would look at your finger and take the glass out. You chose not to.
That's true. All right, so we're gonna, as always, there's a little pin on the bottom that you slide it in, pull it down, and then you're gonna twist it, and you can kind of feel it. There it goes. It breaks the seal inside. I twist it around a few more times. You don't have to push the thing back in, but I do. And then it's just shaking it up, mixing those two parts together.
There you go.
That's much more appropriate for
Yeah, you
the audience.
got a bad thumb.
I do.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
You know, whoever told you to get this was a genius.
I know. Who was that? Was it you?
It was me.
Oh yeah. I'm like getting baked though.
I'm like, either you or Chad. Colin, one of you two. You guys, brains. Someone said Byron's getting ideas.
Say what?
Somebody said, looks fun. Byron's getting ideas.
Yes, I was. And it actually is pretty fun to do.
Look at it shake
All
your arms. It shakes your arms too. Is it really that? It's shaking both your arms.
It's
yeah.
pretty powerful.
Pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Someone said that's actually genius.
All right. So, and there is. Did you mention that there is an adjustable cap on this?
I have not yet.
Okay, so you can put it all the way at the plus, which will give you a nice wide pattern. Oh, sorry about that. Whoops.
Good Lord.
The middle.
Oh my gosh.
Let's turn this booth on.
Booth on. Or you can turn it all the way to the one side. It's a small swing.
I would like to start where the transfer is. And where once again. See, I'm gonna start here and let it blend down. Go.
It said the book doesn't sound like a monster. It was this thing all along. What you this mic is messed up. It's that mic.
I need one.
I gotta go hear it. Why'd you do that?
Just got going back up. Scared you?
Yeah. Try to tell him. He never listens to me anyways. Okay. They said no angry monster and they can hear it clear as day.
They can hear us talking. Oh, they can hear us talking. What? They can hear us talking. That was not all messed up. That's good.
They said, I tried to tell you with this,
Oh, it is. Okay.
just like the nuts. I told you not to eat the nuts and you still ate them. You didn't hear me, still. Story of my life.
I think I'm just gonna put one more on this part. So, I don't necessarily need a glove. As long as I have a good 2 to 3 looks at what the rest of this, I can really just build that into that. Because putting it can be weird anyways. I'm gonna basically give it one component on the top, and that's gonna be it. Once that settles down, You can flush it out and keep it on more. Okay, looks good. I just leave it as is. Unless you see any random just dry. A little bit dry right there, but I took my cigarette else. Right on the bottom. That's it though. I pick those areas first and then blend in the rest so you have to leave. Okay.
Booth off.
Booth off. One thing I didn't want to mention. So with clear coat like this, 2-part clear coat, it acts a little different. Like you saw the Byron there, we saw a little bit of a spot that was dry at the end. It was so he could have just touched up that area because it was a little dry right here and a little dry on the bottom. We had enough in the can, so he went around and just did the whole thing again after touching up those areas. But if he would have been able to touch up those two dry areas and it would have melted in because the paint was still fresh.
Mm-hmm.
If we would have waited 10 minutes and tried to fix those couple of areas, because there was a little bit of dry spot here and there, if we would have just had maybe just enough in the can, just take care of those couple of areas, it wouldn't have melted into the rest of it. So you would have got a foggy area around those because it's already activated too much and the paint's just basically laying on the dry coat has to blend into something and it's kind of laying on making it dry. But when it's wet and we're within that window, it'll melt right into it. So I just wanted to, that kind of, you doing that kind of I wanted to explain it to you. And so it's pretty important. So yeah, if you're awake 10, 15 minutes, you're going to have to do the whole thing if you have dry spots. You're not going to get away with just touching up here and there and not fogging it out around it. Okay. Well, yours looks good.
Yeah,
Looks good too. There's still those couple of areas here and there, but they haven't moved. They're tiny little creases, but they haven't moved. So there's enough clear there that once it dries, I'm going to be able to sand it smooth, and then basically we're going to do the same thing over again because we do need to get that all the way flush.
Yeah.
Same thing over again, meaning clear it over again.
Clear it over.
Yep. Sand it and then clear again. But really, I mean, we'd do that anyways. If this was just a normal artwork we did on there, we would do multiple multiple
We
layers.
wouldn't do multiple Larrys.
If you're a Larry, hit us up.
Good. After Byron had that tool, and now he's thinking about doing Larry's.
How many Larrys we got in the chat? You're like,
I'm out of here.
So we
I'm
would
outta here.
do that with multiple layers of clear anyways.
Yep.
It doesn't matter that it's the transfer or not. We'd still want to wet sand, or not wet sand, just we want to sand this back down and do one more final coat of clear.
Yeah. And then also we need to cut that down. So because we need to blend this transfer in a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably get into that next week about blending that in. But I will put this into clear coat one more time.
I'm amazed just on how just awesome it looks, though.
Doesn't it? And it still looks deep. It looks like it's actually in the paint rather than like just a sticker sticking on top. So
Yep.
yeah, it's a very, very cool thing. I'm glad you came up with that idea. Actually, it works well with that. But we'll keep people updated on this thing, and we'll probably have it here next week, and we'll either do some blending that in, maybe adding some leafing, or maybe we'll just leave it. Blend it in. Just kind of see how it goes.
No, I dig it. Oh, what are we doing for giveaways?
We're gonna do what are we doing, Ashley?
Byron's wishful thoughts slipping out.
Hit me up, Larry.
Apparently, whoever said that was named Larry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do two $20 gift cards to the Shopify website.
Dang.
2?
We're gonna do two of them.
So 2 different people?
Two people.
Nice.
Two people, $20 each.
Hashtag Lime, everybody. If you haven't hashtag Lime 87 times yet, you might want to go for one more because it does help.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Helps the algorithm.
Yep.
Oh, that looks good on camera.
It does.
I'm proud of myself.
You did a great job.
Somebody said a comment about you busting a string. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Byron, you broke another guitar string.
You have 20 more seconds to hashtag Lime.
It's go time.
Your 20 seconds is pretty fast.
Well, you got to click on it. They're.
Oh, what? You think I chose the wrong button?
Yeah, I thought you did. All right. Good luck.
What's this? What's going on?
With you. Don't show me how. Yeah, there you go.
Don't show me how.
Snapfly. Oh, we got some custom painted avatar there. There's the
there's a tank.
sun rays. Nice.
Yeah.
Looks good, man. So
Good
we'll
job.
be able to put that gift card to good use. We got one more.
Make sure you hashtag Lime.
What's this? I got my cookies on.
You got the cookies. Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I know. That's why you said what'd you say? Toppings.
Sprinkles,
I know.
toppings, cookies. LG Customs. Awesome. Looks like you can use that too.
Yeah.
I always like to look at the avatars. What do we got there?
What's in the profile?
Some skulls and choppers. I like it.
Make sure that you get a hold of us at info@limelinepaintsupply.com. Give us your information. We'll get that out to you in the mail.
Yeah. Email. We'll give it out to you in an email.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice thing about those. You pick what you want, and we'll get it for you.
Oh, wait. The $20 gift cards are an electronic gift
Yeah,
card?
electronic gift card.
Oh, crap. Okay.
But then we'll send them whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not whatever they will.
Well,
I mean,
$20.
yeah, $20 worth whatever they want.
I think
What the hell is going on behind me? Would you guys just go away? You're both behind my shoulders.
We're trying to explain how a gift card works.
Oh my god!
Like,
And I'm between you.
pretend
and-
money. It's not even real money. You're giving us money. We're giving you.
So it basically it's like electronic money for them.
Yes.
You know what? You know what's so funny is both of you are hanging onto my chair. And so when you talk, you turn me this way. He's turning this way, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
Okay, we're going crazy. We're out of here.
Have a rad week, everybody.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.